Hey everyone. Um, Hope you all have had a wonderful morning so far. It is 1:40 at the time I'm recording this. Um, this is a video. This is I didn't really plan this one, so um, yeah. With all of the uh, drama, you could say, that's been circulating throughout the Disney Tumblr community, um, I really wanted to make a video just kind of to say thank you to everyone that's given me support of any kind, um, especially to those of you new followers that have shown up since it all happened. Uh, one of the comments that was made about um, uh, that was made about the so-called clique was that all we care about is getting followers, and I would like to address that as the main point of this. The things that I do personally, I do for personal reasons. I play basketball because it makes me happy to play basketball. I enjoy it. I watch basketball for the same reasons. I I enjoy listening to and playing music because music has been something I've done since I started taking piano lessons in 3rd grade. And like right now, I've got on my Huey Lewis and the News Pandora because I love Huey Lewis and the News and 80s music, 80s rock and roll. But I Disney is I can't put into words how much it actually means to me, and for all the reasons why. But giving you follow me, so you obviously know that I love it. But I have here. Hold on. We'll take a mini field trip into this. Can you see this here? Let's see. Does that is okay? Okay. Yes. See. Okay. So the audio for my video kind of went kaput for a little bit, so I have to record this part. But basically, you just saw my movies. And I was more or less saying that the reason I go buy movies, I go to thrift stores, I go to the library, I go to places that movies sell, Goodwill, garage sales, everywhere, right? The reason I buy movies is I want to have the most complete Disney movie collection that I can, and that's for personal reasons. And then I'm going on to say that what I do with my blog is that I give my personal opinions on the things I see, and so I'm going to now go to Tumblr and refresh and find something to comment on. Yeah, so awkward retake. Refresh and find something to comment on, and it shouldn't take very long. Let's see. Well, here I'll go back to the last thing that I posted. Well, not the last thing. One of the last things. I reblogged one of the Walt Disney Confessions. The one that says, I love Lottie as a character, but I feel like she adds to the stereotype that being white equals an easy life. My my comment was, well, no shit. Context is key, people. When was this movie set? When being white did equal an easy life. Now, mind you, that's a very short, not so eloquent way of saying you have to keep in mind that, in the time period, whites were just better off because this is in the 20s, I think. And, the Emancipation Proclamation was in 1863, and so you got just under 40 plus 20, like 60 years for, racial tensions to kind of to die down. That's not a lot of time. I'm learning about the civil rights movement in my history class, and we're talking 1960s, and MLK Jr. and stuff. So you think that it doesn't add to the stereotype. It adds to the historical evidence that is, in 1920, being white typically meant that you were of relation to someone that had at one point owned slaves, possibly on a plantation, which was the way to make money. And it's not a stereotype. It's feeding from stereotypes and from historical evidence, but it's not adding to it. It's just giving another example, right? It's putting it out there, and I mean, yeah, she had an easy life, but that's because it was given to her, right? Okay, so that's what I do. That's what I do with my blogging, is I see things and say, hey, I like this, I don't like this, I think, oh, shit. Ignore that. These are the kinds of things that I want to talk about with people, but due to my current living place, it's hard to have those kinds of conversations with people that are as into it as I am, because there aren't a whole lot, so personally, and I cannot speak for everyone because I don't know everyone else's motives, but I don't do things to gain followers. If I do, whatever. I love making friends, and that's one of the things that I enjoy about Tumblr and the number of followers I have, is that I have a lot of friends that I talk to, people that I'm not necessarily friends with, but I have conversations with, that they'll talk to me all the time, and I'll be like, yeah, hey, what's up? How you doing? And check back in. But it's the social aspect that I enjoy about having the number of followers I do, because it gives me a chance to really, instead of broadcast my ideas and opinions, to really bounce them off someone else, and that makes me feel good. Yeah. Just thank you for caring. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.